name is Maya Allen, and I'm the host of Sex Wars.
And my name is Stephen Crawford. I'm the co-host of Sex Wars.
Thank you for tuning in to our first show.
Yes, we're completely ecstatic to have you guys join in with us today. Just kind of give you a rundown of what our show is all about. It's speaking on certain situations and topics that are viewed as controversial within our neighborhoods, and we just want everyone to come together and speak on these situations. Usually, these topics will deal with situations where a woman may feel differently and a man may feel differently, hence the title Sex Wars. We want to get them together, have them speak on those situations, and it's there to provide insight on how we may feel about those situations also. Just kind of give people a rundown on, if I'm a man and I don't know exactly how a woman may feel about a situation, or if it's a woman and she doesn't know how men may feel on a situation, this provides a platform where they can talk about it. And, that's something that's really important, just conversation. We're excited to have you guys once again, and stay tuned.
Thank you guys for tuning in. Hi, my name is Maya Allen, and I'm here with Miss Tiffany Marie. She is an entrepreneur, and she is over Art of Inner Beauty and King of the Queens Link Up. Tiffany, tell us more about your organization.
Art of Inner Beauty is a 501c3 that we started back in February of this year. We work with victims of human trafficking, rape, bullying, physical abuse, sexual abuse, emotional abuse, domestic violence, any type of violence. And we work with bringing the hope and drive back into that person that was once taken away when they were victimized. Kings and Queens Link Up is basically the people that step in before Art of Inner Beauty is needed, and we bring awareness to people. We help mindsets and images, and we build. We're in the business of building.
That's amazing. A question for you: how would someone who missed the Kings and Queens Club portion and they actually are in a situation where they need Art of Inner Beauty, like how would they contact you, and if they needed help, how would they be able to reach out to you?
Well, we're on Facebook at Art of Inner Beauty. My partner, Christy Jones, we have business cards. We have our email address, artofinnerbeauty@gmail.com. My phone number, business phone number, 239-687-9764. That's about it.
That's really important, because a lot of times that's the type of situation that people go through, and they don't have an outlet to reach out to people. Exactly. And they don't, they're scared to speak on certain things. So, I'm pretty sure I can speak on behalf of Maya when I say we really appreciate what you're doing. Also, I wanted to ask you, what started you on the path to starting those businesses? Because a lot of people, have that, I want to start a business, but I don't really know how, or they just, trying to get over the hump. So what helped you do that?
Well, I myself was a victim of domestic violence for a very long time. And that's what gave me the platform to start Art of Inner Beauty. But my cousin was killed in a domestic dispute, and she gave me the drive that I needed, that push that I needed to keep it going, and sort of take it on a whole other level than what it was when we first started.
Right. Wow. Okay, well, anything you want to say, Maya?
No, I think that's about it.
All right, we appreciate you being here. Thank you for coming to Sex Wars, and we'll stay in touch.
So you guys will be at the gala on 11/11, right?
Yes, we will.
Oh, okay.
Absolutely. Not going to miss it. Not going to miss it.
It's a great event.
Well, tell us more about the gala.
It's what we're doing is we chose 5 families that were affected by gun violence. Either the mother was taken out of the family by gun violence, or the father was taken out of the family by gun violence. And we're stepping in to give those children a Christmas, a holiday that they wouldn't have if someone else didn't step in because of the violence that took away their parent.
Wow.
And that's 11/11, because I'm really big on numbers. And it's at Fort Myers City Pier at 1300 Henry Street in downtown district.
And where can we purchase tickets for this event?
You can purchase tickets through myself, online through Eventbrite, or you can contact my business partner, Christy Jones, and she will be selling tickets also.
Okay.
We won't miss it. We can't miss it. I definitely want to contribute to that. Absolutely. That's amazing.
So thank you. We'll be right back with the debate portion.
Hey, I'm Tiffany Marie, and this is Judah Williams with Black Sheep Visions. And Rachelle Ford with FJP.
Hi.
What's up?
And we're here today to have a good, clean debate on why do you think we have so many single mothers raising kids by themselves? And we can start out with Mr. Junior Wu.
I'd rather ladies first.
Okay. My opinion on that is that people are not courting each other anymore. Back in the day, people used to date and get to know each other before sex was even on the table. But now, sex is such a light subject that I feel like people just take lust and they confuse that for love, and then they fall into situationships. And then baby comes, and then you realize this is not the person for me. We don't really get along. We're not compatible. But now we have to co-parent. And not being able to get along results in the mother raising the child by themselves because they don't really vibe with that father. But they would have known that had they courted each other and dated each other and gotten to know each other, then you would know whether or not that would be somebody suitable you would want around your child. That's my opinion.
Yes, great opinion, great opinion.
I think like it goes a little deeper than that for me. And my understanding is like, I think people in general don't try to set up a long lineage of who they are as a person. And what it means is we're not creating women or men anymore. And you have to create both of those to even create a mother or a father. So I think what people are doing, like for me, I didn't have a father. My mother wasn't really there. So my lineage kind of starts now. So I'm creating 2 boys, 2 girls right now. And I have the opportunity to show them every step of the way until they get to the point of getting married or took away how to be this and how to be that. So creating a mother, a single mother, I probably won't have to worry about that because my son would try to court. He would try, like she said, he would try to court at the moment. He would try to raise himself with his girlfriend as a friend first. And I would give him all the developments of how to do it the right way. Because nowadays you have so many situations going on where people are having sex just because it's a thing to do. It's not because they want to be with somebody or they have a connection with it, just because they want to. And they don't understand the importance of what comes behind that. A child is a person is like the most valuable thing in the world. They're trying to create them right now. And we're creating them with ease. So people don't understand life itself, the valuement, how to build up a lineage of family. So once we start establishing that in our teachings to our kids and our just surroundings, whatever, I believe that we will start understanding the value of raising kids, raising the village, raising a name of like black people, white people, wherever you come from. And it just all in a nutshell, we have to start building for future generations now.
I actually agree with you, which
You do?
is very, very rare.
I don't know what he just said.
It happens.
So how do you feel about what he just said?
I don't know what he just said.
You wanna?
It was a lot of words. I guess you're trying to say people need to build. I don't know what he just said.
He pretty much said what you said, but it was just he said
More
it in
words.
a different avenue. He said that they need to build a relationship and work on their relationship before they go into making a baby, which is exactly what you said.
Not really. I was like on the topic of building a lineage as a family, a bloodline, instead of relationships. That's what I was speaking on.
What does that mean?
It means, for instance, who are you?
No, please just tell me what it means.
This is how we're going to debate and how you break it down. Who are you?
I'm Rachelle.
Okay. Most people can't even go far to say who their mother are, who their father are. What that means is they don't even understand who they are to even become a father or a mother. So if we start developing relationships with our kids and grow and pass along, they can pass along to their kids and we can end that. And that's the biggest reason of why we have single mothers, because we're not raising kings or king for 3 generations down the line. We're only raising for the here and now.
I guess. I would disagree, for lack of a better word. What I would say is that you asked me who I was. I know exactly who I am because I was raised by my grandmother who, so I know my whole family line. I know my family history. I'm deep within my culture. I know everything that there is to know about myself. However, I still ended up being a single mother. So it's not about knowing your history in order to not be a single parent. The two are not even related, in my opinion. Wait, let me finish. Because from my personal experience, what made me a single mother is that I fell in lust with someone who I thought was love based on all the roses, because people are not really who they are until you get deep into the relationship. And sometimes you get blinded when you are attracted to that person and you have that chemistry and you like each other, so you're around each other all the time, but you're both on your best behaviors because you want for your best side to show. So as a woman, I fell for that. Was like, oh, look, he's fine, all of that. And then you jump into a relationship, a situationship with somebody because you're attracted to them and you have that chemistry, so you feel like, hey, we can work this out. We have the same mindset about things, but you don't really sit down and you discuss, what is your relationship with your parents, or what are your thoughts on discipline? Do you prefer whoopings or do you prefer timeouts? Like, you don't really discuss these things.
Check out what you're saying, though.
Finish, sir.
Can I interject, please?
No, because I'm still talking. So what made me a single mother is the fact that I jumped into a relationship with somebody, and then when the children started arriving, then we started clashing as far as how we were going to raise them. And he became somebody I did not want around my children, so I chose to say, you know what, you can stay over there, and I will raise my children. So that's what personally made me a single mother. So it really has nothing to do with knowing who I am, because I know who I am. My children know who they are, and they know who their mother are. Like, how do you not know who your mom is?
So in your personal instance, you created your own situation. You decided
Everybody creates their own situation.
You decided that you wanted to get up. Well, some people, you're right, everybody creates their own situation, but some people decide to stay in a relationship for the kids.
And that's always a bad idea.
Tiffany, one of the biggest things what people, like what she's saying makes perfect sense because it's an individual decision. But what I'm saying is, you saying that you had the family, you had the background, you had the lineage, but you met a person who didn't. And that would interrupt the cycle. If you listen to what I'm saying, is entirely understand that I'm saying if we as a people practice the same thing, how to treat a woman, how to treat a man, when to have sex, when to have kids, and whatever the case be, we can stop a lot of this right here. Because your personal decisions, you falling in love with a person before you got to know them, or having kids with them, major decision. No one made you a single mother but some of your rash decisions or whatever. And I'm not down on you because with my baby mother or whatever, we was together for almost 7-8 years, whatever. I wasn't the best person, but when I started having kids, what happened was our relationship deteriorated, but my relationship with my kids strengthened. Now that she's with someone, she just got married. But I still have my kids. I never broke a bond with them. And I never allow her to say that she's a single mother at all. And that's the thing, what I'm trying to say. If we as men teach our kids, even though the relationship ends, to still stay in the kid's life, because you made a good point. You said you made a decision to take your kids from him. And what I'm saying is no one could ever make that decision to me about my flesh and blood. Because we're going to go to court if we have to, or we're going to fight, because I'm going to always be in my flesh life, because I understand the importance of me being around. When my son turns 16 and goes on a date, I'm going to ask him, do he have any money in his pocket? Because I'm waiting for those moments to show him, okay, here's such and such. Because I want to walk with you through each one of those steps.
But how does that relate to single
because
mothers?
I'm going to show you. Because when he meet this girl, I'm going to be in his ear telling him how to court her. I've been a dog, I've been a good guy, I've been a father, I've been all that. So I know what to teach my child now. It's about teaching your kids. Everybody just live with their kids and they're just doing this, but they don't have the opportunity to sit down and have discussions with them. Teach them.
May I ask you, what is your definition of a single mother?
I think
just like a simple definition, though. We ain't got all that.
Is a mother who has kids by a dude and they're not in together and he's not taking care of, or one party's not taking care of.
That's not true.
How? You said my definition is 100% true.
Doesn't mean it's true because it's your definition.
So what is the true definition of a single mother?
A woman who has the primary custody of her child. It doesn't matter whether or not the dad is in their life. Doesn't matter if the dad spends time with the kid. Doesn't matter if he takes them on weekends and he buys them Jordans every other time. It's a woman who has primary custody of her children.
But
that's
at the end of the day, that's core rule. But at the end of the day, no one can give up your rights. You can still do for your kids. If you have full custody of my kids.
I said primary, not full.
Listen what I'm saying. If you have full custody, I'm saying full custody of my kids, I will still do everything I'm supposed to do. I have friends that say, oh, I pay child support. I ain't doing shit for my kids.
But she's still a single mom.
But
Just
at the
because
end of
you're
the day,
there don't make her not a single
that's just
mom.
law wild. But at the end of the day, she can never claim that she's single because at the end of the day, what I'm doing for my kids is it's on a full-time basis. I don't pick them up for the weekend.
So you feel like you have not ever created a single mother?
No.
In this life, you have not created single mothers, and you believe that lie?
Yeah. If you want to call it a lie, you know what I mean, you can say what you want to say, but I know I have 4 kids. I have 4 kids, and I'm active in their life 24/7. I know my kids first where I teach them how to ride bikes. We go fish and it's not like I pick them up for 2 days and we go chill and drop you off. No, I share every responsibility for my child, every responsibility. When I met my baby mother, she had 3 kids. I didn't even have any kids with her when I met her. I was with her 5 years before I even had kids with her. So I understood the importance of having kids, raising them, and being an influential person in their life. When I had the opportunity to have a child, it was me reliving what I've been through all of them. I wasn't conscious at 5 years old, but at 13, I knew what I wanted in life. So when my son reached 13, I have so much to show him at 13. But being a single mother, you can sit and rely and be lazy and say that a single mother is primary custody or whatever the case be. Or you can say, you know what, I'm not single, I'm just not with the father. And what I'm doing at this moment is he's co-parenting, I'm co-parenting, he's doing as much as I'm doing, and back and forth. And most women take that term so like direct because they want to be a single mother, and so much comes with being a single mother.
Who wants to be a single mother?
Not you. I'm speaking in general.
Who in general wants to be a single mother?
They won't because it's so much. Me and her had a dispute about this the other day. There's so much resources for a single mother. So the term "I'm a single mother" is easily accepted now than it was 40 years ago. It wasn't. It's so much primary health care. It's so much housing assistance, food assistance, whatever the case be.
But that
I'm a
comes
single.
with her having primary custody
But the
of
thing
her
about it
children,
is,
not
I'm a
because-
single father at the same time. If you want to say that.
But we're not talking about single fathers.
But listen to what I'm saying. I'm gonna show you that you gotta talk about both sides at the end of the day.
But we're talking about single mothers.
So
How
I
are you a single
understand.
father?
So I understand. Hold on. In the literal sense, I understand what a woman goes through having kids 24/7
Wait, I have a question.
and back and forth. Let me finish.
question.
I know exactly
I'm
what
gonna raise
goes
my hand on
on.
this one.
And if you're gonna be the moderator, you gotta be unbiased too, because you have to listen to everything that's going on.
Oh, trust me, I've been unbiased.
Because I know
you're.
you're a single mother, and you feel that way
I'm not a
because
single mother. I'm married.
regardless of what you're gonna say, you're a single mother because you feel that way. At times, I guarantee you, she walk away from her dude right now.
I'm not walking away from my
Listen,
husband.
if she walk away from the dude right now,
No,
she
but
gonna
I don't
claim
want
the
you to
term
lose
single
what you
mother.
Wait,
What?
Judah, listen. I just asked you direct, have you created any single mothers?
No.
And you said no.
No.
And then you said, and I'm a single father.
Because I reverted, because I know how to converse. So what I did, I reverted back to the original question so you can understand to assess, you have to look at both sides of it. I go through the same thing that
So
this
how are you a single father, but they're not a single mom?
Listen to what I'm saying. I go through the same thing that this single woman goes through as a single man. I share the same responsibility. The only thing that's different between her and me or any other woman, what you want to say is, I don't accept the title. If my baby mother does what she's supposed to do for our kids, I don't sit there and say, oh, I'll take care of my kids by myself. No one's there. It's not about the title. It's what you say the fathers aren't doing or are doing. And that's what y'all looking upon as saying if you're single or not.
I guess. Joe.
Relationship does not matter if you have kids by somebody. You don't have to go with anybody or be married with somebody to be considered, like he's doing his part. He don't have to be with you at all. And I think it's so much bias. I think the whole term and the whole viewpoint of it is so biased because you have to feel a certain way. And it's going to be hard for you to even look unbiasedly at the situation and say, maybe this is the reason.
Maybe what is the reason?
Because every point you did, you gave your own
That's the
own
only thing I
viewpoint from
can
it.
base off of is personal experience.
No, if
and
you're
what
going to
has-
debate, I feel like the proper way to debate is if you're going to base your experiences, say that right there.
But see,
But then
some of
speak
us-
from an unbiased point of view so you can assess every part of it. Because just because you
Okay.
feel it
But
doesn't make it right.
Some of us live life and go through life based on our own truth.
Okay.
So the work that I do and the work that I don't do, the causes that I stand for and that I don't stand for, the things that I advocate for is stuff that I've been through or people who's around me have been through. I don't just go into my hat and pick one and said, "Oh, look, the children of China are starving. Let me stand for them." No, because
And that is why when you said what you said, though,
but
but that's why when you said what you said, I didn't call you a lie. I just said,
why would
okay.
you call me a lie?
I said I didn't call you a lie.
Why
You
would
said
you call
I
me a
was
lie?
lying on my opinions.
Because you were lying.
No, it's an opinion. It's an opinion.
But I'm just saying, I base my answer off of my own experiences and what I've experienced in general from people around me, because my thing in my life, what I choose to do is stand in my own truth, not anybody else's truth, because everybody has their own cross to bear. Everybody has their own answers to find. Everybody has their own questions. Everybody has their own viewpoint. So if someone asks me for my opinion on something, I'm going to stand in my truth based on what I know for concrete and answer based on that, not based on fiction or what I think.
And
or
call everyone
reverse
else
it.
that's opinionated differently.
Because you're basing your opinion based on in general. I'm not basing my opinion of in general. I'm a single mother, and I
That
can
you
say I'm
personally
a single,
created yourself, though.
and I said that. Oh, you didn't just.
But I'm just saying that's
America.
what you did. So why wasn't
but
that
I'm
your
saying,
answer?
You're
living it.
I'm answering as a single mother because I can truly say I am a single mother. I didn't choose to. I chose to be in that relationship. I chose to leave that relationship. My children's father has a drug issue. So based off of that and based off his violent tendencies, I've chosen to not bring my children around that until you can straighten up. If he was to go to rehab and he comes back out and he say, "Hey, I'm clean and sober, I'm good to go, let's be a father," I'll be like, "Yay, let's go. You can get him on the weekends." So I'm not saying stay away from me because we're not together, you can't have your children. I'm choosing as a mother to protect my children from what's bad for them. And right now, he's bad for them. So I can say I'm a single mother because I have sole custody of my children.
And what I'm saying too, when I speak, I'm not a single mother or anywhere in that realm. So I'm only going to speak from my perspective, my viewpoint of it. And what I feel is the term is overused, and it just look from a biased point of view. It's to the point where sometimes I get tired of hearing people saying that when I see your situation, and I know you're not a single mother, because I have people say, "Oh, you don't do this for your kids." I have people on Facebook say that same thing, because I leave the Facebook boasting for my baby mother. I just do for my kids and let it be done. That's it.
But does your baby mother or mothers with an S?
My baby mother.
You
I'm
have an
speaking
S?
at one in general.
Okay, no. But I'm asking a question.
Huh?
Is it baby mother or baby mothers?
I have two baby mothers.
Okay.
How many baby dads you got?
I have one.
Yeah, one. I have two. I left
Why
one
the shock?
situation, and I went.
Why
and
the shock
And the woman
face?
I'm with now is the woman
But
that
that
I'm
has
with.
nothing to do with the price of tea in China. What I was going to ask you is that does either of your baby mothers consider themselves a single mother?
I don't think so. I don't think so.
Can we stand in our truth?
I think we're true. But you asked me a question. My first baby mother is married. How could she ever even consider being a single mother when I've been active in my kid's life for 6 years
It's not
straight?
about
And
being active.
that's what I'm saying. And we share custody. So how could she say?
Okay. We're gonna give our final opinions.
There
and we're
is a
gonna
God.
close it up.
Final
You
opinion.
delusional.
Stand in your truth. I don't know. That's my final opinion. Stand in your truth. Base your life off of your own experiences. And if you're going to aim to educate others or advocate for others or change other people's lives, first stand in your truth. That's all I'm going to say.
My final thoughts is just be who you are, man. Stop lying for the public. Stop lying for the views.
Is there a mirror? Is he talking in a mirror?
You know what I mean? Like, I'm a firm believer on just being and doing what you want to do in life and being successful at it. And I understand a lot of people aren't going to stand in the same path you are. They'll stand on the sideline and critique it. The thing is, stay strong in what you believe in, man. And let your truth be your truth, because you're the only one living your life.
Okay. That was a intense debate, and that'll be all.
Hey, welcome back, guys. Judah.
It was crazy.
Yeah. I kind of feel like if you want to call somebody something, make sure they're actually that, with the whole single mom situation.
Yeah.
You know, but
Tiffany is definitely married.
you're right.
She's definitely married.
That's what I heard. I heard that I heard she was married. So let's try to be accurate when we make those assumptions about people. That's very, very important. But more importantly than that, I think they had a great debate. I think
great.
Rachelle, she really touched on some key points. I really appreciate both of them. You know, we really appreciate you guys coming on the show and making it better. You know, this is our first show, and we're learning. We're getting better as we move along, and just, the more you guys tune in, and you'll see the growth. And we appreciate you guys tuning in and checking us out for sure.
So thank you guys for tuning in. We'll see you guys next time.
All right, bye, y'all.